Good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. कैसे है सब? Is audio video clear? Yeah, Pranam Lakshya Bansal. Good evening. Right. Okay. So in the yesterday class, okay, we were discussing the basics. So we will continue the same basics. Okay, we will continue with the basics now. So hopefully, like we can finish the basics in the today's class. We will enter into the storage classes. Okay, right. So ready, all of you? Right. So take up the next question. Okay, based on the pre-increment and post-increment. So just copy this question. Just copy this question. Yes, audio video clear? Right. So just copy the question. Yeah, लक्ष्य बंसल ठीक है बेटा, तबीयत थोड़ा बेटर है. So I'm just taking the medicine. Yeah, good evening, all of you. So just note down this. Yeah, Sahit Tejaswini, we will continue programming only. Programming and data structures both, right? So we'll continue programming. Programming will take 30-35 hours and again data structures will take 30 hours. So come back to this. Yeah, so many people are giving answer, different answers. Yeah, Diksha Sekhar, I am good beta. So I am good right now. So going on. So now let us try to understand what is the answer for this. So many people are giving different answers. Okay, so let's see what is the right answer. Okay, right answer for this is, so the first printf right answer is, okay, error, and the second printf also right answer is what? Error. So just understand what is the meaning of this. Okay, behavior of the pre-increment and post-increment. Listen to me carefully. Pre-increment and post-increment works. मेरे को सुनो, listen to me. Pre-increment and post-increment works only on the variables. Only on the variables, not on the constants and not on the expressions. What is the meaning of this? I am repeating. The pre-increment and post-increment works only on what? Variables. It will not work on constants. And it will not work on expressions. What is the meaning of this? Okay, printf percentage %d, you are having something like a plus plus, you are having bracket and you are writing plus plus here. So whatever it is, whatever the value it is. So here you take a value as what? 5, because generally post-increment, generally you take a value as a 5. So look at here, you take a value as a 5 here, 5 को क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे देखो plus plus हो रहा है. So you are trying to increment the constant. Remember, it will treat this 5 as a what? It will treat this 5 as what? Constant, not as a variable. When you are taking the 5 here, a plus plus means what is the value you take here? 5. So on the 5 you are trying to say what? Plus plus. So it will treat this as what? Constant. Remember constant को okay increment नहीं कर सकते हो. You cannot apply pre-increment on the constant, so that will give you what? Error. And next same thing here, a plus 1, you take some value, a plus 1 maybe 5 or 6, whatever the value you are taking. So again same thing, you are applying post increment on the constant. Okay, this is generally called as a expression. On the expression you are trying to apply post increment, so that will not work. So that will also give you what? Error, because a plus 1 means whatever the value you are having here, maybe 6 or maybe 7, जो भी वैल्यू होगा, so it is treating as what? Constant only. So constant के ऊपर post increment apply कर रहा है, so that is not allowed. So that will give you what? Error. Okay, if you have any small doubt also, don't ask anyone, just a small program, just execute and check. Is that clear? Because that is the advantage of the C language, you can just download and execute and check. So both will give you what? Error. Okay, just copy this output, copy करो, just that will give error. Okay, I will give the notes, both that will give error. So just copy this. Pre-increment and post-increment will work only on the variables, but not on constants, but not on expressions. Is this clear for everyone? Note down that statement. Right. So pre-increment, post-increment works only on what? Variables, not on constants and not on expressions. Okay, right. Next, let's move on to the okay loops. No doubt. Keep the heading loops. So what are the loops we are having? Okay, for loop, and next while loop, and next what? Do while. Decrement also same thing. Gaurav, in the yesterday class that was a variable, right? Integer m equal to 10, m is a variable. Right. Arpit Gupta, yes, decrement also exactly same thing. Okay, no doubt. So we are having the three different loops. No doubt. Loops are categorized 3 types: for loop, and next while loop, and next what? Do while. Next your job. No doubt. Write a program to print 1 to 10 numbers using above loops. देखते how many of you really remember the loops. So I want, listen to me carefully, I want a complete executable program. Complete executable program. Okay, so print 1 to 10 numbers using for loop. First you write with the for loop, and next you write with the while loop, and next you write with the do while. Okay, whether it is right or wrong, गलत भी हो सही हो, okay, सबको लिखना पड़ेगा. Everyone should write by using okay for loop and while and do while. Complete executable program. Okay, so I want to check your syntax. Okay, how you are writing the program. So write down that. First write with the for loop, later while, and later do while. Ritushri, you are asking, can you show me the previous slide? What is there in the previous slide? Nothing is there. This is the previous slide, Ritushri. First, write the program by using for loop. Later, you can write the program by using while loop. Ritushri, have you copied? And next, do while. I want to see your syntax. Everything should be correct. Harsh Gupta, don't write a C out and all that. That is a C++. Using C language we are studying. Everyone should write. Yeah, Sai Tejaswini, why you are worried about data structures? Follow the class. Programming is more important. Everything we follow continuously, programming and data structures. So programming will take around maybe around 10 days, 8 to 10 days programming, and same thing 8 to 10 days data structures. Very good. So many people are writing the program, so that is good. Do while is important. So I just want to see how you are going to write the program for do while. Right. Very good. If you have any doubt, you can write in a rough paper. Okay, so nice. Okay, listen here. So I'm writing for the for loop. Okay, there are some students from other branches. Okay, mechanical, civil, electrical, electronics. Okay, your batch is combined of all variety of students. So hybrid branch, not computer science, hybrid. Right. So understand here. So for loop, I think everybody writing like this. So void main. Okay, so integer I. Okay, simple. So for I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10. So I plus plus. Okay, so you are writing like this, simple. So printf percentile d. Okay, I. Right. So how the for loop is going to work? Listen here. Those who are studying first time computer science, just listen here. Okay, first time computer science, maybe other branches. Anybody is there from other branches? Just give me the comment. I will have an idea. Anybody from mechanical, civil, electrical, electronics, MCA, MSc Maths, MSc Computer, MSc Physics? Anybody is there? Other branches? Yeah, Shubhi Goyal, you just leave one page, one and a half page. Okay. So now understand here. So I equal to 1. Sorry. Okay. So 1 to 10 number. So I equal to 1. Right. So I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. So just listen here. How the for loop is going to work. Just listen here. So this is called as a initialization, and this is called as a condition checking, and this is called as a increment and all that. So increment, or you can also write decrement. Okay. So just listen carefully. So I equal to 1. In the output I am writing. So first how the program will work. First this will execute only once, I equal to 1. First you are checking this condition. So next 1 less than or equal to 10. Tell me true or false? True. I value is a 1. I value is initially 1. So I am writing I value is initially 1. So 1 less than or equal to 10. True. If it is true, if the condition is true, you go inside. If the condition is true, you go inside. Printf percentile I. Tell me what is the I value? 1. So 1 will be printed. So after that, next you will execute what? I plus plus. When you say I plus plus, so I value becomes 2. And next, after incrementation, again you check the condition. Now you check the condition. So 2 less than or equal to 10. Now tell me 2 less than or equal to 10. True or false? True. If the condition is true, you go inside. Printf percentile I. What is I value? 2. And next I plus plus. So I value becomes what? 3. And now again you check the condition. So 3 less than or equal to 10. 3 less than or equal to 10. True or false? Condition is true. If the condition is true, you go inside. Printf percentile I. So what is I value? 3. And next same thing, it will continue. It will execute till what? 10. And 10 less than or equal to 10. Now tell me 10 less than or equal to 10, that is also true. Then printf percentile d what? 10 will be printed. And after that when you say I plus plus, I value becomes 11. Now 11 less than or equal to 10. True or false? False. Look at here, 11 less than or equal to 10. True or false? False. So if it is false, so now the condition becomes false. So you come out of what? For loop. For loop se bahar aa jaoge. Is that clear? So you come out of the for loop. So this is how it will print 1 to 10 numbers. Is this clear for everyone? Right? Everyone written in the same manner. Okay, that is good. And next important thing. Listen here. For loop को भी semicolon लगा सकते हैं. You can keep semicolon for the for loop also. How you are going to write? Look at here. So I am writing with the same for loop by keeping the semicolon. So you can also write like this: void main. Okay, look at here. So integer I. Okay, look at here. So I am writing the for loop for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, and I am writing here printf, okay, percentile d, I plus plus, okay, and directly semicolon. So just only one line. So listen here, you can also write the program like this. Understand carefully. For loop को semicolon लगाया. For loop को semicolon. I'm keeping semicolon for the for loop. Is that clear? Understand carefully. For loop को semicolon लगा सकते. You can keep semicolon for the for loop also. If you keep semicolon, what is the meaning of this? Unless this condition is true, listen to me carefully. Unless this condition is true, you keep on rotate only in the for loop here. So it means just listen here. So I value is a 1 here. First initially I value 1. Okay. So I write here. Okay, so initially, okay, I value is 1 here. And now first you check same thing, 1 less than or equal to 10. True or false? True. If the condition is true, then what you will do? You say printf I plus plus. Now remember, printf I plus plus, it is a post increment. So what it will print first? If I say printf percentage I plus plus, initially I value is a 1. So now tell me, in the output, what it will print first? I plus plus, which value you have to consider here? 1 only. Okay, it will print 1, but afterwards it will increment to what? 2. It will become 2. So if I say printf percentage I plus plus, so output mein first it will print 1 and next afterwards it will becomes what? 2. पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट है, बाद में इंक्रीमेंट होगा. सिंपल, पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट मतलब ये लाइन में इंक्रीमेंट नहीं होगा. दैट्स इट. Is this clear for everyone? So it will print 1 to print hoga, and afterwards it becomes 2, and next again you check the condition. So now look at here. So 2 less than or equal to 10. Okay, tell me, 2 less than or equal to 10, true or false? True. So again you say printf percent I plus plus. Now look at here. So I value 2. Okay, I value 2. Look at here. So it will printf percent I plus plus. So print to 2 karega, but afterwards it will become what? 3 here, because it is a post increment. And again you check the condition, I less than or equal to 10. I value is what now? 3. So 3 less than or equal to 10. So that is again true. Condition is true. Again you say printf percentage I plus plus. So what it will print? Print to 3 karega, but afterwards it will become what? 4. So same thing. So it will print up to 10. Is this clear for everyone? So when the I value becomes 11, so the condition becomes what? False. So when the I value becomes 11 here, so 11 less than or equal to 10. So the condition becomes false. When the condition becomes false here, you come out of the while loop. Is this clear? So what I am trying to say in this here, for loop को भी semicolon लगा सकते. You can keep the semicolon for the for loop also. That is also possible. You can write the program like this also. Right? So you just copy this in case if anybody want to copy. Yes sir. Mimansha, okay, Sadalia, okay. Electronics, electrical, yes sir. Ashwajit, electronics. Yes, one is from MCA, ECE here. Mechanical, electrical, yes. Civil, right. So all kind of background students are there. So anyway, I will cover everyone, I will take care of everyone. So just follow what I am saying. So don't study from other sources, okay, not required, because our focus is to solve the GATE questions. So just follow my class, so that is enough. Okay, so if anybody copying, so just copy this, we will move on to the next one. Yeah, Firoz, okay, very good. You are from civil, but you have knowledge. Very good. Gaurav from mechanical. Abhijit Saha from electronics. Sriranga, yes, you are from civil engineering. Okay. Okay. So shall I move on? Right. So I think so that is done. So nothing is there. I think everybody copied. Okay, so understand here. Next, let's try to do that. Okay, with the while loop. Now look at here. So while loop, everybody done that. Okay, I think while loop also simple. So you write void main. Okay, listen here. Same thing. Integer I equal to 1. So same thing. While I less than or equal to 10. While I less than or equal to 10. So what you will do? Printf percentile d. Okay, I printf percentile d I. Okay, percentile is a format specifier to print what? Integer. So printf percentile d, initially I value is 1, and next you will say what? I plus plus. So that's it. So this is the closing of the while loop and closing of the main. Right. So just in case if anybody want to copy, so I think most of you done in the same manner. So integer I equal to 1, initially I value is 1, so I am writing here, so I value is a 1. Now tell me, so I less than or equal to 10, I value is a 1, so 1 less than or equal to 10. So first time, true or false? True. If it is true, you go inside, print a percentage I. So in the output it will print what? 1 will be printed. And next you say I plus plus, so I value becomes 2. And next you check 2 less than or equal to 10. So 2 less than or equal to 10, true or false? True. Okay, 2 less than or equal to 10 is what? Again true. Okay, so if it is true, so again you say what? Print a percentage I. So okay, so I value is how much here? 2 now, so 2 will be printed. And next you say I plus plus, I value is a 3, so again same, 3 less than or equal to 10, true or false? True. True है तो print a percentage I value is a 3, 3 will be printed. So same thing will continue till 10. Okay, so this is simple, everyone can understand, right? So nothing much to explain in this. And next, so come to the do while. Okay, now listen here, in the do while, okay, I was actually interested in the do while. Many people are doing mistake in the do while. Yeah, MSc Informatics, Delhi University, Ayush. Okay, fine. So that is good. So understand here. Okay, so in the do while, if you observe, okay, you need to write void main. Now listen here, I am giving some okay important point. Okay, in the C language, listen carefully, in the C language main function always returns integer. Main function always returns integer, so void लिखना compulsory है. You have to write the void. If you don't write the void, okay, अगर आप void नहीं लिख रहा है, तो if you don't write the void, what you have to do? अगर समझो void नहीं लिखा है, तो in last you have to write what? Return 0, something like this. Because in the C language by default main function returns integer. Repeat कर रहा हूँ, in the C language by default main function returns integer. Okay, so in case if you are not returning anything, in case if you are not returning anything, so you simply write void. Void means what? You are not returning anything. Okay, so if you write void, so no need to write anything here. Is this clear for everyone? Right, so understand here, so void main. Now look at here, same thing, integer I equal to 1. So do, क्या करोगे? There are multiple ways, different students are writing in the different way, so no problem. So do, okay, look at here. But what is very important, syntax mistake you should not do. Printf percentage d I. Okay, I am printing that. And next you say I plus plus, okay, I plus plus. After that, okay, look at here, closing the braces here, okay, while I less than or equal to 10 and semicolon. Is that clear? So this is the closure of this and this is the closure of this. Now remember, what is my okay important aspect I am looking for is the semicolon here. बहुत लोग यहाँ पे semicolon नहीं लिखा है, बहुत लोग यहाँ पे semicolon नहीं लिखा है, चेक कर लो. ओके, इसका मतलब सिंटैक्स ही भूल गया तुम लोग. सिंटैक्स ही भूल गए तुम लोग. यस और नो? ओके, समझ में आया? राइट. सो बहुत लोग यहाँ पे सिंटैक्स ही भूल गया डू वाइल का. इज लिया अंडरस्टैंड हियर. सो ओके, हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू वर्क? इधर सुनो, प्रिंट ऑफ आई इक्वल टू 1, इनिशियल वैल्यू ऑफ आई इज 1. ओके ओके, डू कर रहा है. लिसन हियर, नेक्स्ट भी क्वेश्चंस करना है, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस करना है. सुनो इधर, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस करना है, बोल रहा हूँ. इधर सुनो अच्छे से. डू, ओके, लोग इंटीजर आई इक्वल टू 1, फर्स्ट आई वैल्यू इनिशियलाइज विद 1. सो डू कर रहा है, डू प्रिंट परसेंटेज डी आई. सो टेल मी आउटपुट में क्या होगा? फर्स्ट प्रिंट परसेंटेज डी आई, आई वैल्यू इज 1. लिसन केयरफुली, लिसन केयरफुली, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस करना होगा. Listen carefully. So print a percentage I value is 1. So next you say I plus plus. So I value becomes 2. And next while, okay, while I less than or equal to 10. Tell me what is I value? 2. 2 less than or equal to 10. True or false? True. If it is true, remember semicolon is there. If it is true, look at here, what is the meaning of this? If this is true, again you say what? Do. Again you say do. Do means what? Print a percentage I. So what is I value now? 2 will be printed. And next I plus plus, I value 3. Again you check 3 less than or equal to 10. Now 3 less than or equal to 10, condition true or false? True. If it is true, again you say what? Do. फिर से do करो. Now print the printf percentage d I. So what is I value now? 3. Now again I plus plus, I value is 4. And again you check while, okay, look at it, less than or equal to 10. I value is a 4. So 4 less than or equal to 10. True or false? True. True है तो क्या कर रहे हैं? फिर से do. ट्रू है तो क्या करोगे? फिर से डू. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्या होगा? प्रिंट 4. सेम थिंग, इट विल प्रिंट टिल 10. सो 10 प्रिंट करने के बाद व्हेन यू से आई प्लस प्लस, आई वैल्यू बिकम्स व्हाट? 11. सो जब आई वैल्यू यहाँ पे लास्ट में 11 होगा, सो 11 लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10. अब बताओ 11 लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10, ट्रू और फॉल्स? फॉल्स. लुक एट हियर, जब 11 लेस देन और इक्वल टू 10 इज फॉल्स, जब यहाँ पे कंडीशन फॉल्स होगा, यू कम आउट ऑफ द व्हाइल लूप. सो इसका मतलब क्या है? ओके, जब तक ये कंडीशन ट्रू है आप डू करोगे, कंडीशन ट्रू है डू करोगे, कंडीशन ट्रू है एग्जीक्यूट डू, कंडीशन ट्रू है एग्जीक्यूट डू. इफ द कंडीशन इज फॉल्स, यू कम आउट ऑफ द व्हाइल लूप. Is that clear? So this is okay how the do while loop will execute. Is this clear for everyone? या सौरभ सिंह, इज इज क्लियर नाउ? आई थिंक लाइट ऑफ कर दिया मैं, अभी थोड़ा ठीक है. ओके, इफ एनीबडी वांट टू कॉपी यू कैन कॉपी दिस. इज दिस क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन? सो मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर गिवन रॉन्गली फॉर द डू वाइल. देखो यहाँ पे सेमीकोलन भूल गए बहुत लोग. ओके, इसी के लिए तो मैं दिया था. ओके, यहाँ पे सेमीकोलन कंपलसरी है. कॉपी करना है तो कर लो फास्ट फास्ट सा, इन केस इफ एनीबडी वांट टू कॉपी. समझ में आया सबको? राइट. ओके, नेक्स्ट. नाउ अंडरस्टैंड हियर, आई थिंक दिस इज क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड हियर नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. वाइल को भी सेमी कॉलन लगा सकते. ये हटा दूं, ये तो हो गया ना, राइट? राइट. सो जस्ट लिसन हियर, सो आई एम जस्ट रिमूविंग दिस. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू कॉपीड. ओके, सो जस्ट लिसन हियर, वाइल को भी सेमी कॉलन लगा सकते. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड हियर, वाइल को सेमी कॉलन लगा सकते. ये क्या बोल रहा हूँ? नॉर्मल वाइल लूप. इधर सुनो, नॉर्मल वाइल लूप को भी सेमी कॉलन लगा सकते. नॉर्मल वाइल लूप को भी सेमी कॉलन लगा सकते. यू कैन कीप सेमी कॉलन फॉर द नॉर्मल वाइल लूप ऑल्सो. अब बताओ नॉर्मल वाइल लूप को अगर सेमी कॉलन लगाया, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? लिसन हियर, नॉर्मल वाइल लूप को सेमी कॉलन लगाया, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? अंडरस्टैंड हियर, राइट? So normal while loop को semicolon लगाया. I think everybody, I think you already studied in the operating system. I told you that also, right? Normal while loop को semicolon लगाया. If you keep semicolon for the normal while loop, what is the meaning of this? Unless this condition is true, whatever the condition you are having here, unless this condition is true, you keep on rotating only in the while loop. If the condition is true here, okay, execute same thing once again. Condition is true, execute same thing once again. Condition is true, execute same thing once again. Condition is true, again execute the same thing once again. If the condition is false, you come out of the while loop. Listen here, while को semicolon लगा सकते हैं. You can also have a semicolon for the while loop. You can also have semicolon for the while loop. If you are keeping semicolon for the while loop, what is the meaning of this? If the condition is true, okay, execute this once again. Okay, if the condition is true, execute this once again. Condition is true, execute this condition once again. If the condition is false, you come out of the while loop. So that is the meaning of while semicolon. You can have semicolon for the while loop also. Okay, now what is the meaning of this? Okay, just take the example. Take this example next and tell me what is the output printed. Take this, copy karo, think carefully and tell me what is the output printed. Copy this code. Copy this question. Copy this question and tell me what is the output printed. Only 3-4 lines code is there, so think carefully and answer. 3-4 lines program, you should not do the mistake. Many people are giving wrong answer. Just re-verify your answers. Okay, so many people are giving wrong answer, so different people are giving different answer also, right? So first of all, I really don't understand how many printfs it will print, how many values it will print. Somebody giving 3 values, right? So understand here, many people are giving wrong answer only. 80%, 70% giving right answer, wrong answer, 80% giving wrong answer. So right answer is what it will print is 9. 9 is the right answer. Please understand here. So 9 is the right answer. So that is the post increment. So why you are confusing? Why you are confusing? I don't understand. Okay, right. So right answer is okay 9. Okay, so how 9 is the right answer? Just listen here. Initial value of x is what? 5. Just listen here. X value initially is how much here? 5. Okay, initial value of x is 5. Look at here. What is the meaning of while semicolon? I told you just now. While semicolon means if the condition is true, it will keep on rotate in the same while loop. If the condition is false, it will come out of the while loop. That is the meaning of while semicolon. Yes or no? If the condition is true, it will execute in the while loop only. If the condition is false, you come out of the while loop. Now tell me, first time what is happening? X plus plus less than or equal to 7. X value, okay, post increment is there. So what is the x value first time you compare? What is the x value you compare first time? X value you take it as what? 5. So initially x value 5. So first you compare with the 5. 5 less than or equal to 7. 5 less than or equal to 7. True or false? Tell me, 5 less than or equal to 7. True or false? True है. True है तो इसी में घूमेगा, मगर इसके बाद क्या होगा? 6 होगा. Because you are having post increment. Okay, 5 से compare करें तो true है तो इसी में घूमना है तो post increment है, that becomes 6. And now you compare with the 6. 6 less than or equal to 7. 6 less than or equal to 7. True or false? Again true only. True है तो इसी में घूमेगा. It will rotate in this only, but it becomes what? 7. That becomes 7. And now you compare with 7. 7 less than or equal to 7. True or false? True only. 7 less than or equal to 7. True only. True है तो इसी में घूमेगा. It will rotate in this because post increment. So that becomes 8. And now you compare with the 8. So 8 less than or equal to 7. 8 less than or equal to 7. True or false? Now this is false. Okay, 8 less than or equal to 7. True or false? False. Okay, it will compare with the 8. 8 से compare करें तो false है तो बाहर आ जाएगा. Okay, because it is false, it will come out of the while loop. Because it is the post increment that will make to what? X to 9. Okay, so okay, look at here. So post increment है 8 से compare करें तो false होगा. So बाहर आने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा? X का value 9 होगा. So when you say printf %ld x, तो what it will print here? 9 will be printed. So only one value it will print, that is 9. Is this clear for everyone? Yeah, almost 80% given wrong answer. I really don't understand. I told post increment everything very clearly. Is this clear for everyone? Is this clear for everyone now? Yeah, while semicolon is there, yes. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Take the next question and try to solve. Copy this and tell me what is the output printed. Copy the next question. Execute carefully and tell me what is the output printed. Take the next question, copy this, think carefully and solve. Don't take any tension. I am giving some time because accuracy is important first. Accuracy, speed, both are important. Many people are giving wrong answer, same thing. What is the output printed? Okay, fine. So time up, guys. Copied, solved, right. So many people are giving right answer and many people are giving wrong answer. Mixed answers are there, but mostly wrong answers coming. Almost I think 70% wrong answer only. I really don't understand where you are doing mistake. So the right answer is output is it will print 5. Okay, so 5 will be printed. Almost 70% are giving wrong answer only, right. So understand here first. So this is the outside. Okay, do while का बाहर है, printf percentage I. So first do, okay, integer I equal to 1. So tell me initial value of I is 1. Okay, so do means you go inside. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. So do means you go inside. इधर आने के बाद while semicolon है, semicolon you have to execute I plus plus less than 1. Now tell me I plus plus less than 1. Listen carefully. 70% giving wrong answer. First listen carefully. So do means you go inside. While I plus plus less than 1. What is the I value you take here? 1. Because of post increment. So A line में तो 1 लेना है, बाद में क्या होगा I value 1, okay, 2 हो जाएगा. So in this line you have to take I value as a 1 only. So afterward it will increment what? 2. So now first you take I plus plus less than 1, post increment है, so you compare with 1. Now tell me 1 less than 1, true or false? False. So if it is false, you come out of the while loop से बाहर आ जाओगे. So because of post increment I value becomes 2, right? Next, okay, you are checking do while का while loop check कर रहे हो. You are checking do while का while loop check कर रहे हो. Okay, while I plus plus less than or equal to 2. Now what is the I value you take here? What is the I value you take here? Tell me what is the I value? I value is a 2 now because post increment you check I value as a 2 here. So 2 less than or equal to 2. Now tell me 2 less than or equal to 2, true or false? True है, because value is a true, right? So I plus plus because I value is a 2 here, 2 value 2 you have to take because post increment. So 2 less than or equal to 2, true or false? True. True है तो क्या करोगे, फिर से do करोगे. So if this condition is true, okay, फिर से क्या करोगे, do करोगे. So अब look at here, condition is true because 2 less than or equal to 2 true है तो फिर से while करोगे, फिर से do करोगे, right? हाँ, फिर से do करोगे, again you are going inside. Now while I plus plus less than 1, because here it was condition was true, the answer is no, because the condition was true, फिर से do करना पड़ेगा. Now look at here, because post increment 2 less than or equal condition true है, post increment है तो I value becomes what? 3 here. Next again do कर रहे हो, do करे तो क्या होगा, while I plus plus less than 1, what is I value you take here? Next, okay, 3, I value is a 3, 3 less than 1. Now tell me 3 less than 1, true or false? False. If it is false you come out of the while loop. ये while loop से बाहर आओगे, ये while loop से बाहर आने के बाद post increment है तो I value becomes 4. And next you compare this one, while do while का while check कर रहे हो, I plus plus less than or equal to 2. Now tell me what is I value you take here? 4. So 4 less than or equal to 2. Tell me true or false? 4 less than or equal to 2, true or false? False. So now this condition is false. You come out of this while loop, do while से पूरा बाहर आ जाओगे because it is a post increment. 4 से compare करे तो false हो रहा है, बाहर आ जाओगे because the post increment I value becomes what? 5. So when you say printf %ld I, so what is the printed? 5 value will be printed. 5 will be printed. Is this clear for everyone? Is this clear for everyone? Yeah, many people are giving wrong answer, so it's okay. Yeah, if anybody want to copy, you can copy that. Right. So nothing is there in this, okay, simple only, but you should know how to execute the program. Program execution you should know clearly. That's it. Okay, right. So very good. Next, okay, note down this. This is important. Okay, just copy this. For a function a here, function a here, function a here. So just copy. What is the meaning of this? I will explain. Okay, so okay, just copy this. I will explain what is the meaning of this. Keep it as a note. Yes, Firoz, yes sir, because you are checking the condition is false means post increment means it has to increment. Yes sir, Ayush, yes, first you have to check do wala while. Yes sir. Yes, Feroz, yes sir. Okay, so understand here. So if we copy this, now what I am trying to say, sometimes in the question he is giving this, okay, okay, for A here and again A here and again A here, and inside that okay, you will have some printfs, okay, whatever, something, some statements will be there. So but what, okay, now he will define the function here, okay. So function A is okay, returning some integer. Function A is returning some integer, so integer, okay, A of okay is will give you something, so return some value, okay, return some x, okay, maybe something. So he will give some function like this, okay. Just listen carefully, listen here. Now what is the important statement in this is, now tell me first, if I execute this function A here, now tell me this will execute how many times, tell me how many times, because in the for loop you are having, this is the initialization I said, and this is the condition, and this is the incrementing and decrementing. Now tell me this will execute how many times, this will execute exactly once, execute exactly once. Note down carefully, write down according to your own words, okay, अपने हिसाब से लिखो, अपने हिसाब से लिखो अच्छे से, right. This will execute exactly once, okay. Now remember this will execute exactly once, और इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब है, बताओ, रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब नहीं है, ओके. सो आई एम राइटिंग हियर, इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से, ओके, रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब नहीं है, ओके. रिटर्न वैल्यू, नो इफेक्ट ऑफ द रिटर्न वैल्यू, रिटर्न वैल्यू से मतलब नहीं है, रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब नहीं है, ओके. दिस विल एग्जीक्यूट एग्जैक्टली वंस, और यू से ओनली वंस, इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब नहीं है. एंड नेक्स्ट ये वाला बताओ, ओके, दिस विल एग्जीक्यूट हाउ मेनी टाइम्स, टेल मी, मिनिमम हाउ मेनी टाइम्स, 1 time or 0 time, minimum how many times, it will execute how many times, right, very good. So this will execute, tell me, this will execute minimum, okay, tell me, okay, this will execute minimum, okay, understand here, this will execute minimum once, is that clear? Minimum only once. Why? Because first time only if the condition is false, दोबारा execute होगा नहीं होगा. So this will execute minimum once, अब बताओ इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब है, yes, रिटर्न वैल्यू से मतलब है, is that clear? Because if the condition is true, again you go inside, if the condition is true you go inside, if the condition is false, first time ये condition false है, you simply come out of the for loop, yes or no? This will execute minimum once, एक बार तो पक्का एग्जीक्यूट होगा ही होगा, क्योंकि अगर फर्स्ट टाइम ही कंडीशन फेल हो गया, तो यू सिंपली कम आउट ऑफ दैट, इज इट क्लियर? सो मिनिमम एक बार तो एग्जीक्यूट होगा, मगर इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से मतलब है यस, बिकॉज रिटर्न वैल्यू से क्या होगा, ओके, यू विल फाइंड आउट वेदर इट्स अ ट्रू और false, because if the return value is a 0, that is considered as a false. If the return value is a non-zero, that is considered as what, true, yes or no? Okay, इसका रिटर्न वैल्यू से मतलब है, it is having the impact of the return value. If the return value is a non-zero, that is treated as a true. If the return value is a 0, that is treated as a false. If it is false, you come out of the for loop, right? Now tell me, what about this one? This will execute how many times? Listen here, this will execute minimum 0 times, minimum 0 times. Okay, now tell me why minimum 0 times? Because first time itself here condition is failed. First time itself if the condition is failed, will you execute this again? No, there is no chance. First time itself condition is failed, you will not execute. So in case if the condition is true, you go inside, then you will execute. Okay, first time itself the condition is failed, condition is false, then you will not execute this. So this will execute minimum 0 times, and return value से कोई मतलब है, बताओ, इसका भी रिटर्न वैल्यू से कोई मतलब नहीं है, नो, ओके, इम्पैक्ट ऑफ द रिटर्न वैल्यू, ओके. अगर ये 0 रिटर्न कर रहा है, नॉन 0 रिटर्न कर रहा है, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है. इज दिस क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन? राइट, आई एम जस्ट रिपीटिंग, कॉपी दिस केयरफुली, अपने हिसाब से लिख लो, जो भी लिखना है अपने हिसाब से लिख लो, ओके, अपने हिसाब से लिख लो. सो दिस विल एग्जीक्यूट एग्जैक्टली वंस. Why? Because this is called as initialization and all that. This will execute on exactly once, return value से कोई मतलब नहीं है. And next, this will execute minimum once, and return value से मतलब है, because return value is a non-zero, you consider as a true. Return value is a 0, you consider as a false. And next, this will execute minimum 0 times, because first time itself if this condition is failed, you will not execute this. So इसका भी return value रियल से कोई मतलब नहीं है, रियल से कोई मतलब नहीं है. इज दिस क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन? सो कॉपी दैट, अपने हिसाब से लिख लो जो भी लिखना है. Okay, right. Next, you need to write the program, right? So take this is the homework for you based on the loops. So the first two questions are easy, and the next question is okay, difficult, good one. So the first two questions are easy. So you take the input as what? 6. You take the input as a 6 and you give the output. Okay, you want print pattern like this: 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you take same thing, input as a 6 here, input as a 6, and I want a pattern like this: 6 6 5 6 5 4 6 5 4 3. Okay, so pattern like this. So that is the homework. This is the homework. You have to do that by using the loops. Question number 1, question number 2. So the first two questions are easy. I am assuming everyone can do that. Try to write the program using the for loop and execute that. Execute करके check कर लो. Is that clear? So copy that. Yeah, Rikati Paul, it will come next. Don't worry. Sir, I don't know Hindi. I am not using Hindi. Where I used Hindi? Very less Hindi I used. Remember, okay, whatever I said in Hindi, I will also repeat in English. Maniraj. So don't worry. Even if I say anything in Hindi, it is not that okay, I am only saying in Hindi. I will repeat the same statement in English also. Right, Shubhi Goel, return value of the last increment half year should matter. Now how it is going to matter? Shubhi Goel, what you will do with that return value? Sir, for checking the condition next time. No, वहाँ पे मैटर नहीं होगा. Okay, Shubhi Goel, वहाँ पे मैटर नहीं होगा. Okay, right, you take that value and next you execute this, right? फिर से condition वाला वहाँ पे मैटर नहीं होगा. What I am trying to say is the return value of that will not have effect at that place. वहाँ पे मैटर नहीं होगा. That is the meaning of that. So take these questions. Copy this one, right? Next, note down the next homework. So the first two questions are easy, but the next one is good one. So I want the print pattern like this. Okay, this is a very good question. So I want the input, take the input n equal to 7. Let's say take the input n equal to 7. This is question number 3, homework, question number 3. Homework you have to execute and check. Okay, in case होमवर्क का जो भी है, जो भी होमवर्क दे रहा हूँ आप चला के देख लो. राइट, यू टेक इनपुट एज अ 7. ओके, आई वांट प्रिंट पैटर्न लाइक दिस 1. ओके, आई वांट ओके डॉट्स. ओके, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So here you are having the 12 dots. Okay, in between you are having 12 dots. You can print 12 dots or you can also print 12 stars, whatever it is, anything is fine. And next I want 1 2 here. And the next you will have how many dots here? Tell me. 10 dots. 10 dots. And next you will have a 2 1. And next you will have what here? 1 2 3. And next you will have a 8 dots. You can print 8 dots here, 8 dots, or you can say 8 stars. Anything you can print. Okay. And the next 1 2 3 4. And again you will have next 6 dots. 6 dots and 4 3 2 1. Okay. and next is what you have 1 2 3 4 5, and again you will have the 4 dots here. Okay, 4 dots, and next 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you will have the 2 dots here. So next you will have the 2 dots and 6 5 4 3 2 1, and the last one, okay, 0 dots. There is no dots at all. Okay, you can take 2 dots or star, anything is fine. Okay, so this is the print pattern I want, and remember in this you have to use minimum 3 loops. Okay, right? Okay, generally you can do that with the 4 loops. Okay, one is a outer loop and 3 inner loops. Is that here? You can do this by using while loop, or maybe you can use for loop, whatever it is. Okay, this is very good question, very good question. If you can execute this program, if you can write the program to get the print pattern of this, it means you understood the loops very well. You understood the loops very well. Loops I am saying, okay, for loop and all that. So loops are very clear, because you need to use one outer loop and again 3 inner loops to print ones and dots and ones again. So write, okay, check what is the pattern it is following and write the program to execute this. Okay, print the pattern of this. Okay, copy that. Yeah, Faraz Ashraf, which one you are asking me to explain? First question done. Can you please explain that for loop function once again? So 2 to 3 slides back, Harshit Garg is saying, what sir, please explain for loop function again. 3 while loops required, 2 for numbers and 1 for dots. Yes. कॉपी कर लो. Yeah, Shubhi Goel, you can use, you try with the 4 loops first. 1 outer loop and 3 inner loops. You can also write yeah, copied all of you. Yeah, you try. Okay, you try to solve that and try to execute that. If you execute the program, then only you can understand whether your program is correct or wrong. Okay, it is not that, okay, you are writing on a paper. Okay, if you write on a paper, you feel it is correct, but you try to execute, okay, on the system, right? So next we'll move on to the next one. Next one is an important one. Okay, that is a switch case. Note down. So keep the heading switch case. So there are so many questions based on this. So keep the heading switch case and copy all the points. copy all the points. कॉपी करने के बाद मैसेज करो, आई एम वेटिंग. हो गया. Okay, now I think all of you copied this, right? So just listen here. So I will just go through all the points. Just listen carefully. Listen carefully. Case and label should have a space. Case and label should have a space. It means okay, in the switch case when you define okay, let's say case 1, you write like this. So there should be what a space here. So यहाँ पे बीच में क्या होना चाहिए बताओ, space होना चाहिए. In between you should have the space. Okay, if you don't give the space, it will just assume it as what a normal label. If you don't give the space here, it will assume it as what a normal label. And next, case label must end with what a colon. Yes, case label whatever is there, it will end with what a colon here. So this is a colon, it will end with the colon. Case label must be constant. Look at here, whatever you give here, so that should be constant. And next, it cannot be floating point number. Okay, case label should not be floating point number. Okay, and next, empty switch case is allowed. Empty switch case is allowed. What is the meaning of this? Let's say I am writing so case 2 here. I am not writing any body here. It is not having any body. So that is allowed. Empty switch case is allowed. It means okay, you have written okay something like this case 2 here, and you are not writing any statements in the case 2. So that is allowed. Empty switch case is allowed. Next, now next point number 6. Only one default is allowed and it can be placed anywhere in the switch. When you are writing the default statement here, remember only one default is allowed. Default you can write only one default, and next default will be executed only when no case is matching. So default whatever is there, you can write anywhere in the switch. Generally everybody will write default in the last, but default can be written anywhere in the switch. Is that clear? Right. But what is the important thing? Default will execute only when no case is matching. Default will executed only when no case is matching. Is that clear? Right. And next, now the last point is important. Listen here. Last point is important. After every case, there is a requirement of what? Break. Break in the sense what? Break keyword. Break keyword. Is that clear? Break मतलब चाय पाने के लिए break नहीं है, right? 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 चाय के लिए break, tea break, right? Lunch break ऐसा नहीं है, okay, right? After every case there is a requirement of break, okay? Case होने के बाद पक्का break लिखना चाहिए, break keyword. So otherwise, okay, अगर आप break नहीं लिखा है तो क्या होगा? Otherwise it will execute all further cases, will execute all further cases, okay, till the occurrence of break or till the end of the switch. Okay, look at here. So if there is no okay break here, it will execute all further cases. Listen here, all further cases, okay, till the occurrence of break, till the occurrence of break or till the end of the switch. Okay, so what is the meaning of all these points? You will understand everything. Okay, you will understand everything. Okay, so with the examples. So let's take okay, what is the syntax? Copy karo, speed up. So this is the syntax of the switch case. So this is the syntax, and this switch is what? Keyword, you cannot change. So let's say you are having case 1, you define the body here, and next it should end with what? Break, and case label 2 and body and break, and next is the default body and break. So copy this, that is the syntax. Yeah, Vanshita Mittal, you will understand everything, don't worry. Yeah, S will be small letter. Yeah, that is a small letter. S is a small letter, so this is just a printing mistake. Everybody knows that, right? You are a computer science student. Done? Yeah, Rikati Pal, just wait. You will discuss all varieties of the questions. Why you are worried? Okay, so that is just a syntax. I will explain the two questions. Okay, listen here. Okay, I will explain two questions, and the third and fourth question will be gate question. Okay, I will explain the two questions, two examples I will explain. In the examples, I will try to cover all the okay points, whatever the points are given, and after my examples, use all the two gate questions. दो गेट क्वेश्चन आप लोग करेंगे, इज इट क्लियर? सो गेट क्वेश्चन करना तुम्हारा काम है. योर जॉब इज टू सॉल्व द गेट क्वेश्चन. नाउ टेक अप द फर्स्ट एग्जांपल. So this is what I am going to explain. So let's say this is the input, and let's see what is the output you are going to get. Copy this example. Copy the first example. Yeah, Firoz, you will understand better. Just wait. Mohammad Salim, we will see the example. In the example, you will understand better. Yeah, Indra Vaidya, just wait. You will understand everything. Yeah, Aditya Rawat, okay, that's a good question. So default is not compulsory, it is optional, right? Copied all of you, right? So if the input is given as a x equal to 0, then what is the output you are going to get? If the input is given as x equal to 1, what is the output you get? Remember, default is just optional, it is not compulsory. And x equal to 2 is given as an input, then what is the output you are going to get? So that is what we are discussing now. Okay, look at here. So main, okay, there should be a, okay, no space here, right? So don't consider these printing mistakes. Okay, so I think everybody knows this. Integer x, scanf %LD ampersand x. Now tell me, if I give x equal to 0 here, okay, x equal to 0 as an input. Now tell me, if I give x equal to 0 here, in the switch case you are passing 0 here. In the switch case, when you are passing 0, is it matching with any case here? Yes. Listen carefully, it is matching with the case 0. It is matching with the case 0, it will execute case 0, x equal to x plus 1. So tell me, 0 plus 1, that becomes 1. Now remember, after the switch case, do you have a break here? No. There is no break here. If there is no break here, it will continue what? Next case also. It will continue the next case also. Next case, x equal to x plus 2, it will execute that. X plus 2 means x value 1. So 1 plus 2 is how much here? That is 3. And next, remember, after case 1 also there is a requirement of break. So there is no break here. So it will also execute what? Default also it will execute. So x equal to x plus 3. So the x value becomes what? 6. Okay, so now you come out of the switch case and print a %LDX. So what it will print? 6. So if you give input as a x equal to 0, then the output you get as what? 6. Is this clear for everyone? Right. And next, if I give x equal to 1 as an input, tell me what happens. If I give x equal to 1 as an input, in the switch case you are passing 1. Listen carefully, in the switch case you are passing 1. So is it matching with any case? Yes. So it is matching with the case 1. It is matching with the case 1. So it will execute case 1 here, x equal to x plus 2, x plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is how much here? 3. Now remember, after that there is no break here also. Okay, it will execute what? Default. Remember, it is very clear. Last statement is very clear. After every case, there is a requirement of break. Listen to me. After every case, there is a requirement of break. Otherwise, it will continue all further cases till the occurrence of break or till the occurrence of what? Till the end of the switch. Is that clear? So पूरा continue करेगा, okay, switch का end तक. Is that clear? End of the switch or till the occurrence of the break. Is that clear? So end of the switch मतलब default भी है तो उसको भी execute करेगा. So next, after that there is no break here. It will execute next statement also. X equal to x plus 3, x value 3, 3 plus 3, that is how much here? 6. So x equal to 1, if you give, the output will be what? 6. Next, if I give in case, if the x value given as a 2, if the input is given as a 2 here, now in that case, tell me what happens here. If I give x equal to 2 here, tell me what happens. X equal to 2 means, is it matching with any case here? X equal to 2 means, is it matching with any case? No. If I give x equal to 2, it is not matching with any case. So it will execute what? Default only, x equal to x plus 3. So that becomes what? 5. So the output will be what? 5 here. Is that clear? Right? So print a %LEX. So x value will be what? 5. So this is the okay output you are going to get. Is that clear? Is this clear for everyone? Okay. So copy karo, copy this. Two default is not allowed, only one default is allowed. That's what I said, Praveen Kumar, only one default allowed. You get error at the compile time only. And after default, if you don't give break, anyway that's the last statement. Okay, it doesn't matter. You will understand all that. Rikati Pal, just wait beta, you will understand everything. Yeah, take up the next question. Next example, take this. I am going to explain this also. So with this, you are going to understand all the points. Afterwards, you are going to solve the gate question. So copy karo. Take the next example. So with this, you will understand all the points, whatever I have written. copy this. Yogendra Singh, you will understand everything, just wait. Just copy this example. With this example, all your doubts will be clarified. शैलेजा त्रिपाठी, लास्ट स्लाइड भी दिखाओ. लास्ट स्लाइड में क्या था? दिस इज द लास्ट स्लाइड. यू जस्ट कॉपी द आउटपुट हियर. इनपुट यू हैव रिटन राइट 665. सो जस्ट कॉपी दैट. So if the input is given as x equal to 0, then what is output? Input is given as x equal to 1, what is output? And next x equal to 2, x equal to 3. So just copy this. You will understand all the points. हो गया. You don't know my name? Okay, I will give my introduction. I thought you guys know my name, right? So fine. I will give my introduction also. Okay, just before the break maybe. Now understand here. Let's try to solve this. Okay, I think all of you copied. Okay. So no need to solve. Anyway, I am going to explain this. Solve mat karo, no need to solve. Okay. So if I give x equal to 0, now tell me, if I give x equal to 0, what is the output you get? So look at here. So integer x here, scanf %LD ampersand x. Okay. Now tell me if I give x equal to 0. Now tell me if I give x equal to 0, is it matching with any case here? X equal to 0, is it matching with any case? Yes, it is matching with the case 0. Yes or no, right? It is matching with the case 0. And next you execute this, x equal to x plus 1, so x value becomes 1. So you are having break, so break means you simply come out of the switch case. So x equal to 0, so what will be the output here? 1. Yes or no? Right. Next, now in case if we give x equal to 1, just tell me, listen carefully. If I give x equal to 1 as an input in the scanf, okay, you are giving x equal to 1. Now tell me x equal to 1, is it matching with any case here? Yes, it is matching with the case 1. X equal to 1 means it is matching with the case 1. It is matching with the case 1. So it will print what? Execute x equal to x plus 10. So 1 plus 10, how much is that? 11. After that you are having break. So break means coming out of the switch case. So it will print how much? 11. Correct? And next, after that x equal to 2. So in case if I give x equal to 2 here, tell me. If I give x equal to 2, is it matching with any case here? Tell me, listen here. x equal to 2, is it matching with any case? Yes, it is matching with the case 2 here. If it is matching with the case 2, it will execute what? This one, x equal to x plus 100. So look at here, so 2 plus 100, how much is that? 102. 2 plus 100, 102. Now remember, this is the last statement here. Okay, there is no break here, and remember that is a last statement. So it will not come back and execute case 0. It will not do that because that is the last statement. The statement is very clear. What is the last point in the switch case? Okay, if after every case there is a requirement of break. If there is no break, it will continue all further cases until the occurrence of break or till the end of switch. So this is the end of the switch. So it will not go back and continue case 0 also. Okay, it will stop there only. So क्या print होगा? 102 print होगा. And next, if I give x equal to 3. Now tell me, if I give x equal to 3, tell me, is it matching with any case here? X equal to 3, is it matching with any case? No, it is not matching with any case. So it will execute what? Default. It will execute what? Default. So it will execute default, x equal to x minus 1. So 3 minus 1, that becomes 2 here. And remember, after default also there is a requirement of what? Break here. So there is no break here. Yes or no, right? There is no break here. If there is no break, so it will execute what? Case 1 also it will execute. Please understand here. Okay, right? It will execute case 1 also it will execute. So default के बाद यहाँ पे break नहीं है तो case 1 भी चलेगा. तो x equal to x plus 10, so that is 2 plus 10, that is what? 12. So you are having break here, so it will simply come out. So x equal to 3 दिया, तो what is output you get here? 12. So that is the reason. Listen here. That is the reason. सुनो इधर, आफ्टर डिफॉल्ट यहाँ पे ब्रेक नहीं लिखा है, राइट? ओके, अदरवाइज ब्रेक नहीं लिखे तो क्या होगा? व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? इफ यू डोंट राइट ब्रेक, इट विल एग्जीक्यूट द नेक्स्ट केस आल्सो. सो दैट इज द रीजन. That is the reason everybody will write the default in the last. Right? Everybody will write the default in the last. If you write the default in the last, then what happens? No need of writing break. Is that clear? अगर last statement है, if the default is the last statement, even if you write break or even if you don't write break, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Is that clear? So that is the reason everybody will write the default in the last. Okay? If you don't write the default in the last, so you have to keep what? Break. Otherwise, it will execute the next case also. Execute the next case also. Is all the points clear for everyone now? Is all the points clear for everyone? Yeah, Mayank Singh, no, it is not possible. Is this clear for everyone? So if anybody want to copy, you can copy that. So let's move on to the next question. Next you are going to solve the two gate questions. Next you will solve the two gate questions. Okay, solve that carefully. Is this clear for everyone? समझ में तो आया ना सबको? Just give me the comment. Okay, right. So everyone is saying clear. So let's move on to the next question. This is the first question on the screen. This is a gate question only. Gate question only. What is the output printed? Copy the question. Question copy करके solve करो. या आदित्य भरद्वाज x equal to 3 है तो no case is matching, so it will execute default. Default के बाद break नहीं है तो it will execute next one. What is there in that? I am executing very slowly, explaining very slowly. Yeah, Preeta Majumdar, what is your doubt? Yeah, focus on solving this question. Copy this question and try to solve. Remember, it will give the 3 values it will print. Three values it will print. Many people are giving wrong answers. x का वैल्यू जब 2 हुआ उसके बाद वो लेवल के साथ मैच होना ना, क्या बोल रहा है? व्हाट इज दैट प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन? x का वैल्यू 2 है तो ये वाला मैच हो रहा था. दैट्स इट. प्रीता मजुंदर, व्हाट वाज योर डाउट? आई एम नॉट गेटिंग. Okay, so it's okay. Right, move on to this. It will print only 3 values. I really don't understand why you are not able to solve this. Execute properly. It will print only 3 values. right? हो गया? Okay, so time up guys, I gave the sufficient time. This is a gate question only. This is a gate question asked for the 2 marks. So this is a gate question asked for the 2 marks. Okay, fine. Okay. This is a gate question asked for the 2 marks. Okay. So time up guys. Okay. So I gave you the sufficient time. Now let's understand how it is going to execute. So now I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 25. So I am writing here I value is a 1. Now first time you are doing the comparison. Listen here. First time you are doing the comparison. Listen carefully. Many people are doing mistake. I really don't understand where is the mistake you are doing. Almost 60% wrong answer only. 60% wrong answer, 40% only right answer. Okay, execute, carefully execute. Don't take tension. Understand where you have done the mistake. Initially I value is a 1. So first time you are checking in the for loop condition. So I value is a 1 here. So 1 less than or equal to 25. 1 less than or equal to 25. True or false? True. If it is true, you go inside. Now tell me, in the switch case what you are passing? Switch case you are passing what? What is I value? I value is a 1. So in the switch case you are passing what? Okay, 1. In the switch case you are passing 1. Yes or no? In the switch case you are passing 1. Now tell me, in the switch case you are passing 1. First time you are passing 1. 1 means, is it matching with any case here? Yes, it is matching with the case 1. Case 1 se match ho raha hai. Okay, what is the meaning of this? I plus equal to 3. It means already I told in the yesterday class, it is indirectly same as what? I equal to I plus 3. In the yesterday class also, okay, we have seen some pre-increment, post-increment, some question is there. So I plus equal to 3 means I equal to I plus 3. Okay, simple. Okay, nothing is there. Everybody knows that. Now tell me, so I initially case value you are passing, I value you are passing as 1. It is matching with the case 1. I equal to I plus 3 karenge. So I value becomes what? 4. 1 plus 3 means 4. And next there is no break here. It will execute case 2 also. Case 2 also it will execute. I equal to I plus 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. And next it will also execute default because there is no break here. So default will also execute. I equal to I plus 5. So 8 plus 5, how much? 13. So okay, break. So now it is completed. You come out of the switch case. Printf percentage I. Tell me what is I value you are having? 13. So 13 will be the first output printed. 13 will print. Next, after printing, next what you are doing here? I plus plus. Listen carefully, listen. Okay, so this is the closing of this and this is the closing of the for loop, right? So next you say, after printing you say I plus plus. When you say I plus plus, so that will become I value becomes 14. And next time you do the comparison in the for loop. So 14 less than or equal to 25. Tell me, 14 less than or equal to 25, true or false? Okay, condition is true. Now what is I value? 14. So in the switch case you are passing 14. And in the switch case when you are passing 14, is it matching with any case here? Is it matching with any case? You are passing I value as a 14. 14, is it matching with any case? No, it will execute what? Default. Default when it is executing I equal to I plus 5. I value is a 14. 14 plus 5, how much? 19. 14 plus 5 is 19. So you say, okay, printf percentage I. So next it will print what? 19 will be printed on the screen. And after that, again you will say I plus plus. When you say I plus plus, I value becomes 20. And next, in the for loop, you do the checking here. 20 less than or equal to 25. Now tell me, 20 less than or equal to 25. True or false? True only. True only. So if it is true, you go inside. And in the next, in the switch case, you are passing I value as what? 20. Because I value 20, you are passing 20. Now 20, is it matching with any case here? No, it is not matching with any case. Okay, if it is not matching with any case, what it will execute? Default. So default I equal to I plus 5. I value 20 है, तो क्या हो जाएगा? 25 होगा. So next, okay, you come out of the switch case and print a percentage I. So what it will print? 25. Okay, it will print what? 25. Next. So next it will print what? 25. So after printing 25, next you say again I plus plus. So I value becomes 26. And next in the for loop you do the comparison. 26 less than or equal to 25. Now tell me 26 less than or equal to 25, true or false? False. If the condition is false, you come out of the for loop and you come out of the main function. So this is the output you are going to get. So first one is the 13, next 19 and 25. So 3 values it will print. Is this clear for everyone? No, Preeta Majumdar, you are saying wrong. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होगा. It will check only once. Is this clear for everyone? कॉपी कर लो, चेक करो आप लोग कैसे सोचे थे और मैं कैसे बता रहा हूँ. Okay, in every aspect there should be an improvement. In every aspect there should be an improvement. Why not 13, 19, 25? Why it will print 30? Okay, when this in the for loop the condition becomes false. When the condition I value is how much here? 26. 26 less than or equal to 25, false. When this is false, you come out of the for loop. What is your doubt, Manish? And how the for loop will execute, right? So first you are going to check this condition here. Condition check करने के बाद if this is true, condition is true, you go inside. Already I cleared for loop, already मैं बताया, इसलिए first condition true है तो you go inside and later you increment and again you check the condition, again you check the condition, condition true है, again you go inside, again you say I plus plus, again you check the condition. So how you are executing for loop, you should know that. Already I explained. Yeah, so I think that is clear. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, next question, okay, on the screen. This is also gate question, asked for the 2 marks. This is also gate question, asked for the 2 marks. Very good question. So think carefully and answer. Very good question. The number of times printf statement is executed. You need to type the answer. Remember what is the meaning of this statement here? Okay, just know k minus equal to minus minus j. K minus equal to minus minus j. So don't confuse. So this line, so I am writing just for clarity, k minus equal to minus minus j. Okay, इसका मतलब क्या है? K equal to k minus 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 j. Copy this question and try to solve. Shivakant Yadav, once again, why it is not printing 4? Why it will print 4? I don't understand. What is your doubt? Okay, so look at here. Why it will print 4? You come out, okay, right, look at it. Where is your printf? Printf is out of the switch case. Printf is out of the switch case. Switch case पूरा होने के बाद ना तब ना printf हो रहा है यहाँ पे. How it will print 4? Yeah, if anybody is having doubt, so watch the video once again. शिवाकांत यादव, व्हाट वाज योर डाउट बेटा? स्विच केस से बाहर आने के बाद ना प्रिंटफ स्टेटमेंट है। डाउट है तो फिर से चेक कर लो। वॉच द रिकॉर्डेड वीडियो वंस अगेन इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट। या संदीप पाल, वेरी गुड बेटा, राइट। Think carefully and solve. The number of times printf statement is executed. Yeah, somebody is giving right answer, somebody giving wrong answer. क्या प्रिंट हो रहा है उससे मतलब नहीं है. Madhav Mishra is not asking what is the output printed. It was number of times printf statement executed. number of times printf statement executed, that is the question is asking. Devang Agarwal, okay, why it will give error? J is not a float, J is an integer variable. What is that you are doing? I don't understand. Gaurav Kumar, have you attended yesterday class? Right. So time up, guys. So different people are giving the different answer, right? So most of you again same 60% right answer, 60% wrong answer, sorry, 60% wrong answer, 40% is the right answer. Okay. Sriranga, how it is infinite? Then if it is infinite, then how, what you are going to type in the question? That is a numerical type question. You need to type the answer. Okay. So right answer is, I am revealing the answer. हो गया? करो करो करो. Okay. Right. So different people are giving different answer, right? So I think I gave sufficient time. Right. Very good. So I gave you sufficient time to solve the problem. So right answer is what? Okay, 10. 10 is the right answer. You need to type the answer as a 10. 10 times printf statement is executed. So how 10 is the right answer? Let us try to understand here. So I am solving here. So integer I, j, k. So you are having variable I, okay, and next variable j, and next variable k. Now initial value of the k is what? 0. Initial value of k is 0. Now tell me, what is the j value here? What is the total value of this? Exactly the same statement we have done in the yesterday class. So 2 into 3, that is the 6. 6 divided by 4. 6 divided by 4, what is the value of this? 1. And 2.0 divided by 5, what is the value of this? 0.4. Okay, one is the float, other is integer, so output will be float. And what is the value of this? 8 divided by 5, that is 1. So the total value is 2.4. So 2.4 is assigned to what? 2.4 is assigned to j here. So when the 2.4 is assigned to j here, so because that is the integer, so j will take which value? 2 here, right? Next what you are doing here? So k minus, look at here, k minus minus j. So minus j means what? Pre-decrement. So j value decrement करना है, तो minus j मतलब this is 1. So k value क्या होगा? K minus j. अब बताओ k equal to k minus, k value is what? 0. Minus j value कितना है? इसका value 1 है. Minus j कर दिया, decrement किया. So 0 minus 1, that is what? Minus 1. So now the k value becomes what? Minus 1. Yes or no? Right? माइनस जे पहले करना है, उसके बाद क्या करोगे? k माइनस जे. Is that clear? So this is the, okay, look at here, unary operator. Minus j means what? Unary operator. Unary operator will have the high precedence compared to binary operator. So right? So that is clear. So k value क्या हो गया? -1 हो गया. यूनरी ऑपरेटर इज हैविंग हाई प्रेसिडेंस. सो माइनस जे पहले करोगे, माइनस जे करे तो क्या होगा? जे वैल्यू बिकम्स 1. नेक्स्ट के माइनस जे. सो के वैल्यू इज व्हाट? 0. 0 minus 1 0 minus 1 is what? -1. So k value is -1. And next for I equal to 0, listen carefully, I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus. So I value is a 0. Okay, I value is initialized with a 0. Just listen carefully. Now 0 less than 5, first time you are doing comparison, 0 less than 5. Now tell me 0 less than 5, true or false? True. If it is true, in the switch case what you are passing? Switch case you are passing I plus k. Now tell me what is I plus k here? I value is a 0, it is in front of you. I value 0, k value is what? -1. So 0 plus -1. 0 plus -1, I plus k पास कर रहे हैं ना, I value 0, k value -1. तो क्या पास कर रहे हैं? फर्स्ट टाइम -1 पास कर रहे हैं. First time you are passing -1. When you are passing -1, is it going to match with anyone? No, it is not matching with anyone. So then what happens? Okay, it is not matching with anyone. So default will execute. So default में कितना? Only one printf is there. So how many times printf executing? One time printf executing. Okay, default will execute. So how many times printf executing? Only one time. And next what happens? I plus. So after this, okay, you say I plus. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? When you say I plus, tell me what happens. When you say I plus, I value becomes what? 1. I value becomes 1. Next you are doing the comparison. 1 less than 5, true or false? True. 1 less than 5, true. True है तो क्या होगा? Again you pass I plus k. Now tell me what is the I value? 1. K value -1. I value 1. K value -1. So 1 minus 1 is what? 0. Okay. So you are passing 0 in the switch case. Now tell me, when you are passing 0 in the switch case, is it matching with any case here? Yes. Case 0 से match हो रहा है. तो how many times printf will execute? 3 times. Look at here, first one, second one and third one. Because there is no break here. There is no break here. So how many times printf will execute? 3 times. So next 3 times printf will execute. And next again you say I plus. So I value becomes 2 here. I value becomes 2. When the I value becomes 2, you check the comparison. 2 less than 5. 2 less than 5. True or false? True है. True है तो again you go inside. What you are passing? I plus k. Now tell me what you are passing? I plus k. I value is a 2. K value is -1. So 2 minus 1, 1. So क्या पास कर रहा है अपन switch case में? 1 पास कर रहा है. Okay, right? Switch case में 1 पास कर रहा है. When you are passing 1, so is it matching with any case here? Yes, case 1 से match हो रहा है. तो how many times printf will execute? 3 times. So first printf, second one, third one. So 3 times printf will execute. 3 times printf will execute. Right? Next again you say I plus. So I value becomes what? 3 here. I value becomes 3. And again you do the comparison. So 3 less than 5. 3 less than 5, true or false? True. For loop में I less than 5, I value 3 है. तो 3 less than 5 true है. True है तो you are passing, you go inside. True है तो you go inside. Okay, in the switch case you are passing I plus k. I value is a 3, k value is a -1. So 3 minus 1, how much you are passing? Okay, you are passing 2 here. when you're passing 2, is it matching with any case? Yes sir, case 2 से match हो रहा है, case 2 से match हो रहा है, तो how many times printf will execute? 2 times printf will execute. Okay, so 2 times printf will execute. And next again you say I plus plus, so I value becomes 4. So next you again you do the comparison, I less than 5. Okay, look at here, so I value is okay, I value is a 4, 4 less than 5, 4 less than 5, true or false? True. If it is true, you go inside. In the switch case, you are passing I plus k. So I value is a 4, k value is a minus 1. So 4 minus 1, how much? 3. So in the switch case, you are passing 3 here. And remember, when you are passing 3 in the switch case, is it matching with any case here? When you are passing 3 here in the switch case, matching with any case? No. It will execute what? Default. Default will execute. So only one time printf will execute. Okay, default में एक ही printf है, so one time printf will execute. Next again you say I plus plus, I value becomes 5. Next in the for loop you check I less than 5, I value is a 5, so 5 less than 5, true or false? False. So if it is false, you come out of the for loop से बाहर आ जाओगे, you come out of the for loop and okay, that's it, you come out of the program, that's it. So how many times printf is executing here? Look at here, total add karo, so it's a 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So 10 times total printf is executing. 10 times printf is executing. Is this clear for everyone? Ten times printf is executing. Is this clear for everyone? Check karo. I really don't understand. Somebody giving answer as a 4 times, somebody giving answer is a 3 times, somebody giving answer, different answers are coming. Somebody giving 11, right? I really don't understand how you are getting 7 times, somebody giving 8 times, 3 times, 0 times, 5 times. हाँ, सही आंसर छोड़ के बाकी सब आ रहा है सबको. कुछ लोग बोले इनफाइनाइट. हाँ, ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? तुम लोग कहाँ से ला रहे हैं आंसर? कैसे चला रहे हो तुम? How you are executing program? I don't understand. Meaningfully you execute. Meaningfully you execute the program. That's it. Don't take too much tension. Don't take too much tension. Just relax. Don't take too much tension. Just relax and meaningfully execute the program. So then you will get the output. Okay, right? So next in the continuation we are having some other thing. So we'll have a break. So after the break, okay, we will continue. So somebody is already asking break. Okay. So now let's take time is, let's say, 20 minutes break. So let's have break 8:20 to 8:40. So 20 minutes break. Okay, right? So after the break we will continue. Okay. So I think 3 minutes time is there. Okay, 3 minutes time, 8:20 तक 3 minutes time है. So let me give introduction. Okay, so you want my introduction? Nothing is there. Okay, right, just a minute. Just a minute. If anybody want to copy, you can copy. So if you want my introduction, somebody is writing. So I have done silly mistake last time. Okay, yeah, break I will give. So just wait. My introduction. My name is Balakrishna Virala. Okay, Balakrishna, BALA KRISHNA, Balakrishna Virala. So students call me Bala sir, students call me Krishna sir. So anything you can call me, right? Otherwise you can call me DS Wale sir. Okay, anything you can call me, right? So I started my career working in a software company first. Okay, before joining Merizi, I started my career in a software company only. I worked in multiple companies. So the first I started working in Bangalore, my first job. And next after Bangalore I shifted to Hyderabad in some other company, and from Hyderabad, then I shifted to London. I worked in London for 1 year. Okay, so I worked in London, UK, right? London is in UK, right? I worked in London and also in Birmingham. Okay, 2-3 nearby cities in UK. So I worked in UK for 1 year, and next I shifted to United States. I worked in United States for 1 year. Okay, so I worked in Texas, that is in Houston city. Houston is in the Texas, and I also worked in California. Okay, right? There is a Milpitas. There is a small town called Milpitas. Milpitas. Okay, it is like a headquarters of SanDisk. All of you know SanDisk, memory USB card, right? Pen drive. So I worked in SanDisk. SanDisk headquarters is there in the Milpitas town, okay, that is in California, right? So I worked in United States for 1 year, and later I again also worked in China for 6 months, okay, right? So in China, Macau is there, right? You know, like on various software projects, different technologies, different softwares, dealing with the different clients. So all okay. After that, again I back to Hyderabad, worked in Hyderabad for a couple of years. So almost around 6 to 7 years of IT industry experience. So I resigned my job. Okay, so I'm dedicating my time only to the medicine now. So I am the person having the experience, okay, towards the teaching side and also towards the industry side. If you are having any kind of questions, okay, related to technology or related to, okay, research, okay, M.Tech, MS, okay, technology, course सीखना है, कुछ भी सीखना है. So any kind of questions you can approach me, so we can answer. So I'm not saying I know everything. So I have a friends in all the areas. So I can connect with the right person. If you have any queries or anything, I will connect with the right person, okay. And next, so I am teaching in the Medici from last 11 years, I think, almost, okay. So I think this is the 12th year. I think I started in 2011 in the Medici. So I teach 2 subjects for you. I teach 2 subjects. One is operating system, and second one is data structures, okay, programming and data structures. So 2 subjects I am going to teach to you guys, okay, right? So that is about my introduction. So I'll give my mail ID. So in case if you want, so just I write it here, okay, BALAKRISHNA, okay, balakrishna.virala, VEERALA @gmail.com. Okay, all are small letter only. Just for understanding, I am giving capital. Just for understanding, I am writing the capitals. So BALAKRISHNA, balakrishna.virala @gmail.com. So that is about right. Right. So that is okay, my introduction. So phone number, okay, if time permits, I will give in the last, okay, end of the class. So don't worry about the phone number, okay. So that is about my experience, that my name. You can call me Bala sir, Krishna sir, anything is fine. And I am the person having experience towards the industry side and also okay, towards the teaching side. So if you have any kind of questions, like for example M.Tech, okay, MS, okay, IIT M.Tech, or abroad MS, okay, any kind of question like teaching side, research side, any technology you want to learn, okay, right, what are the latest upcoming technologies, which one you have to learn. So anytime, any kind of thing, any questions towards technical side, teaching side, research side, okay, any question you can approach me, right? You can mail me, so I will reply with the okay, with the concerned reply, okay, with the proper reply I will give. So in case if you want to connect the right person, I will give the number of any person, so who can directly help you, okay, taking any decisions or anything, okay, fine. So we'll have a break. So now the time is done. Right, so I think now it is going 8:25, okay, so 8:20 only, right? Maybe you just take okay, what is there, 8:22 हो रहा है, right, 22 to 42, maybe 8:25 to 8:45, whatever. So 2-3 मिनट आगे पीछे चलेगा, right? So 8:22, okay, 8:40. So come back. Right.